Hello everyone, I've got some exciting cards to share today that were inspired by the contents, one particular item of the contents in the Your Creative Studio subscription stationery box. The other item that this used a lot of was this particular stamp set that I had, and I've had that for years and years. Let's go ahead and start looking at these cards. These are baseball themed, so hence this set. Here is the ticket that came out of the Your Creative Studio box. Let's get in closer so you can have a look. Then I just used papers for my stash, and I'm going to show you, if you'd like, right now, how to make this beautiful little feature, which is just a circle die cut that I have done some simple marks on to make it look like a baseball. So let's get that footage in right now. Alright, to show you briefly how I made the baseballs, we're going to use some real specialized tools here. And of course I'm joking when I say that. You need a circle punch. And for the stitching on the baseball, I just used a larger die cut, and this, or not die cut, die of a circle that I happen to use in my cards. So I'm just going to try to eyeball where I want it, and then make a little pencil mark. Doesn't have to be perfect. Adds to the charm if it's not. And we're going to go around here roughly. So that's what we get so far. Then I'm going to take the red pen and kind of make like little V's. Space them evenly along. Oh, and I totally forgot. Yeah, you can also space them along the line. But what I didn't do, which I'll do right now, is actually use my pen to go in and make this penciled line black. So you could, you know, if you're confident in your placement, you could start with the black pen. But, you know, I always like to have the ability to change my mind and erase it. This is a kind of, I think it's like a gel liquid, so we're going to give it a minute to dry before erasing the pencil lines. In fact, I'll probably just not do that on camera because it'll take too long. Then to go ahead and do, and you see how these are definitely not perfect. Do our V's. It's kind of a curved V. You don't want it too straight because basically it's the stitching on the baseball. And then if you want to really go in and do more detail, which I did on my little examples, is at the top of the V, we're going to go in and just do a tiny little dot, and that would be where the lacing, the red lacing, is stitched through the hole. So this represents a stitching hole. And again, not perfect. Some of them I'm not even on. It's just the idea of it that we're doing here. And voila, we have a baseball. I'm going to try to get closer, let this focus. That is how I did all of those. So circle punch. The stamp set had a very nice baseball, which I stamped out, and I had a circle punch that perfectly would cut it out. However, that's it. That's the one size you get with the stamp set, but with this little method, you can get any size circle punch that you have, and I think it looks great. What do you think? Now, here's the second card. This one, I have 2 of the tickets from the Your Creative Studio box, and the die cut. A die of a circle, not die cut, circle dies in the background there, and again my baseball, which I'm super happy with. And I'm going to scoot this over so you can see these guys in the frame a little better. Finally, a third one, which I could have gone and made more. I'm not sure if there's any more of the baseball themed tickets, but just love the colors on this one. I've had this paper in my stash for a long time. I had a couple of them, and so I still have scraps of it. And this is the reverse side right here of this paper, so it coordinates beautifully, but it really went well with this green here, and then a hint of this green in this one. And then we have 2 more of my circle baseball simple die that I made, and then these are using that stamp set. So take a look at those. Tell me what you think in the comments. Obviously, this only works if you're your guy or loves baseball. But I mean, these, you know, this isn't too masculine. So if you have a lady that loves baseball too, that would be great. I just love how it turned out, and I love that it started from just a little piece from that subscription box. Thanks for watching again today. Stay tuned, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to see some more masculine cards that I have coming up from a previous Your Creative Studio box, and any other great card ideas, art journaling, and junk journal stuff you want to see.